Hello, my name is Chandler Quayle, and I'm a 2022 Junior Fellow with the American Law Division, and I will be presenting on Chief Justice Oliver Ellsworth. The presentation will ask the central question: how can we consider Oliver Ellsworth as a founding member of the Supreme Court, both in his time on the bench and in his legacy in the duration of the institution? To underscore the project, it covers the Supreme Court's history through the lives and legal traditions of its justices. The project aims to understand the social, cultural, and intellectual histories that these justices created and the ones that created them. The project also looks at the legal legacies these justices left and the legal thought that they interacted and grappled with. This project seeks to delve deeper into the life of Justice Ellsworth and in larger part seeks to understand the role he had prior to the lauded and often mentioned Chief Justice John Marshall. The project has led me to delve into journal articles about Justice Ellsworth, as well as the judicial philosophy expressed through his written opinions. Justice Ellsworth's legacy as an early maker of precedent cements his judicial legacy and contextualizes his work and philosophy from earlier life. Further, a study of past biographies and historical reviews has been conducted in order to better grasp the national sentiment and further understand both the life of Justice Ellsworth and how he has been received by different communities across different timescales. Justice Ellsworth was born into a wealthy family from Connecticut and attended Yale in 1762. Despite starting at the college, he transferred to Princeton in 1764, where he would graduate after founding the country's oldest college debate organization, the Well-Meaning Club, which would eventually become the Whig Cliosophic Society. He returned to Connecticut and as a trained attorney was admitted to the bar in 1771. His role as a public official would grow until in 1777, he served as both a state attorney and a delegate on the Committee of the Pay Table, which was the financial regulator of Connecticut's effort in the United Colonies of North America's war effort, and a state delegate to the Continental Congress. He later would serve as a state delegate to the Constitutional Convention, helping draft the Connecticut Compromise and the Constitution's official language, including the majority of Article 3, the portion of the document creating and defining the Supreme Court. Justice Ellsworth has been deemed influential to the court. Much of this is due to his drafting of Article 3 of the Constitution, which laid out the Supreme Court, and for his role on the Committee of Detail, which wrote into legal language the ideas laid out in the convention. Unpacking that further, Ellsworth also drafted the Judicial Acts of 1789 while serving as an inaugural senator from Connecticut and de facto majority leader. Mostly behind the scenes, Ellsworth has been credited with much of the substantive language of the act. In both ways, Chief Justice Ellsworth helps to build the operational and functional capacity of the court. As a Supreme Court judge, Ellsworth helps articulate the role of the Supreme Court, both as an arbitrator of debt claims, as seen in Hollingsworth v. Virginia, and through contests of standing in the case of New York. Ellsworth would also write opinions on Supreme Court jurisdictional matters, a cornerstone in later Marbury v. Madison decision, and wrote on judicial review, cementing his legacies and justices to come. Thank you so much for coming to this presentation. It has been an honor to be a junior fellow and to work under my project mentor, Craig Canetti, as well as Gene Dennis.